Well, a good Friday evening, and welcome into the very southeastern corner of Lynn County as week number 1 of the high school football season is upon us, and the joy that is high school football in Iowa. By the time we get to week 9, we'll be bundled up, but right now we are looking for any sort of movement of air.
Yeah, we are. It's a warm one out there, Gracie.
It is toasty, but we'll be ready to rock and roll here as the Bears open things up with number 4 in Class A, the Lisbon Lions. Stephen Grace, Mike Quinlan, and Jared Tiley saying thanks for joining us here on the first Bearcast of the season. His approach readies his kick coverage team. The 2021 high school football season is underway from Lisbon. High end over end kick fielded inside the 5. That is Caspers angling up the near side, looks for some running room, almost has the ball stripped away, and then able to stay on his feet out across the 30, close to the 34-yard line. And that is where Lisbon will start. Come out Gavin Wallum at quarterback. He's got backs on either side of him, double tight. One receiver split wide to the left. Now they motion the back out of the backfield. Handoff straight up the middle. That is Cole, and he is stood up and thrown back. 3 white shirts right there. Barry and Dingbaum and Bailey, it looked like. That was Cole on that last carry for the Lions. Loss of 2. High snap. Quarterback keeps it himself, and he's run down by Wright in the backfield, and he's going to get dropped inside the 25. I think, Quinny, that was some miscommunication. He was waiting for the back who went the other way.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
you're at a linebacker. Lisbon, twins left, double backs. Showing blitz, high snap. Wallum gets it under control. Now just throws it, and it's picked off. Oh, we're going to have a penalty flag. The play is stopped.
Penalty marker on the play.
Right is Hanson, the big tight end. Twins to the left. Harbaugh and Caspers. Backs either side of Wallum. Straight drop back to pass. Flares it out over here. Andy Henson able to turn him back in and couldn't make the initial tackle, Quinny, but slowed him up. Only a gain of about 4 or 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a punting situation.
Yeah, I mean, you were.
Now they're going to shift, and they're going to slide Aiden Hanson back to do the punting. Low snap. Hanson picks it up. Gets off a nice spiraling kick that Kinnick will have to let bounce as it was angling away. Took a little Lisbon hop, and then it kind of went sideways and rolled down at the 39-yard line.
It's good field position.
Bears will come out. Twins left, tight end to the right with a tight wing. Henson next to Belk in the backfield. There is the quarterback keeper for Belk, and he's grabbed in the backfield, and he's going to get dropped back to the 31-yard line. Defense is always a little ahead of the offense to start things off, Q.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Woody and Miller come wide to the right, the wide side of the formation. Tight end and wing to the left. Lions showing blitz. Straight drop back to pass is Belk. Comes near side, and Peyton falls down. And just a couple of Lisbon defenders there. Incomplete pass, third down. Lisbon going 3 and out on their opening drive. Bears with a long third down situation here. Motion for Miller gives 3 to the right, 1 all alone to the left. Belk steps up in the pocket. He's hit. The ball comes loose, and Lisbon falls on it at the West Branch 26-yard line.
And the script's gone.
Yeah. So big break here for Lisbon. Great field position at the West Branch 26-yard line. Wallum, high snap, hands off, left side. Looking for some running room is Cole, and he gets down to about the 20. 21, they're going to say. Gain of 5. Play call, and then spread out.
And everybody's looking at their wristbands.
Now they're readjusting here. Rehuddling up. Big play clocks on both ends. 10 seconds as they get set. Twins both directions for Wallum. Sets the offensive line. Handoff up the middle is Cole, and he is stood up, keeps the feet churning, and falls ahead for about a yard on the play. Barry and Dingbaum, among others, off the bottom of the pile. 3rd and about 3 from the 20. On the near hash. Double tight, double backs. There is the quarterback keeper for Wallum this time. And fights his way close to the first down. Looks like he is going to have that. 10 Lions at the 16. Clock runs, 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Twins both directions. Back Cole, straight behind Wallum. Out of the gun. Bears show blitz. Movement. And we're going to have another false start penalty. And then reset the offense. Motion from Moore out of the backfield. And they're going to keep it with Wallum. Oh, he turns it up underneath of Henson. Bears able to recover, get back there, but not before Wallem gets down to the 15 in a gain of about 6.
And again, right.
Actually 6 to the 15, 2nd and 9. Twins left. Wallem, straight drop back to pass, good protection. Now Wright's back there, grabs him, tries to throw him down. He's able to complete the pass to Moore, breaks one tackle, but Dingbaum's able to wrap him up and throw him back down. That's going to be a loss all the way back out to the 21. Now a late flag comes in. Just shy of the 5 to get the first. Twins again for Wallem out of the gun. Handoff up the middle is Cole, and he keeps those legs churning, and he's going to get close to that first down.
Yeah.
And that's just contact at the line, but he's got those legs driving.
Yeah, and he's
and goal at the 6. Lisbon with trips over to the left side. I don't think the Bears have identified that yet.
Nope, we only got 2 guys over there.
Wallem play action, and the running back went the other way, and Henson will drop him back outside the 10 to the 12.
Now, Andy made sure he had that tackle. Did you see him ramp both arms around those legs?
From the 11. They come with that trips look again. Now Fed picks it up, comes out for the coverage.
There's movement there.
Another 5-yard walk-off, 3rd one. Moore splits wide out to the right. Over here to the left is Ben Morningstar. Play action, roll out to the right. The pass is caught. Receiver able to sidestep one man and then is wrestled down. Good job to recover out there by Peyton Miller, I believe. Lisbon, not a lot of kicking last year. Not sure they would look to attempt something here if they're thinking 4 downs in this situation. Twins left, double tight. Roll out to the left is Wallem. Looks to tuck it, trying to find some running room. Looks for a block and is brought down at about the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on the play. Lisbon goes with that trips look to the right this time. Henson playing in tight, looking like he's showing the blitz. Now the Bears going to call timeout because I think Bailey realized.
No, they're calling it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, West Branch timeout. Out of the timeout, Lisbon comes with that same look. Trips to the right. Bears do walk the safeties over this time. Bears showing blitz. Wallem looks, hit as he throws it, and it's knocked down, incomplete.
That came from Wyatt Federlin.
Wyatt Federlin off the weak side, hits him as he goes to throw it. Incomplete pass, turnover on downs.
Yeah. Suppose Henson in the Wildcat.
Carver splits out wide to the right. Now the Bears shift. Move the tight end of the wing over to the left side.
Unbalanced.
Andy running left the whole way. Gets away from one guy in the backfield. Turns it up and is wrestled down as he gets out close to the 15-yard line. Good read right there by your junior running back, Quinny.
Yeah.
It's like Fed will line up in the backfield. Oh, yeah,
as a fullback.
As a fullback. Under center is Belk. They hand it off to Wyatt, and he bulldogs his way ahead for about a yard on the play. Woody and Miller split out wide left. Tight end and a wing to the right. Now they're going to shift, and Lisbon jumps off sides. That should be 5 yards and a first down for the Bears, as long as they don't mess it up like we saw 6 times last year.
Yeah, that's true.
Hunger will split wide right with Miller in the slot. Twins to the left of the formation as well. Henson straight behind Belk out of the gun. Lions showing blitz, speed option near side. Carver, nice little stutter step, turns up, breaks a couple of tackles, and is able to get out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. You give him, well, they're going to spot it back at the 35, a gain of 15 on the play. Quick to the line of scrimmage, staying in that 4-wide look, Twins both directions. Now they're showing pressure up the middle. There's a little flare pass. Oh, he looked like the receiver on the outside, Quinny, was blocking, and that's where Carver went with the ball.
Yeah.
Luckily, 2nd down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Tight end to the right, Twins to the left. Now they motion. There is the handoff, but we're going to have a movement from that wing guy on the left side. Jumped just a little early.
Yeah.
Jackson Kaelberg in at tight end on the right side with Belk at the wing. Miller and Woody split out, Twins to the left. They motion Belk. Now we're going to have another penalty flag. Must be another false start. Either way, it'd be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah. Now we got a timeout. 8 seconds to go in the quarter.
Timeout on the field.
Out of the timeout, 2nd and 20 from their own 25-yard line. Belk, straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Nothing there. Now he's going to step up and run. Turns it back up at the 30. Wrestled down at the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9 for the final play of quarter number 1. It is scoreless between the Bears and the Lisbon Lions. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back with more. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranch.football. Scoreless first quarter.
1 turnover, lots of flags.
Receivers both directions. Tight end to the right with a wing that way as well for Carver Belk. There is a little reverse action, and Peyton fumbles it in the backfield. And Lisbon looks like they're going to come up with it.
Wow.
Went for a little trickeration, and it's going to be an 8-yard loss. And the second straight time the Bears fumble in Lisbon territory.
Yep.
Gavin Wallum at quarterback comes out, twins both directions. Motion. They will fake the jet sweep. Handoff up the middle is Cole. Sidesteps one arm tackle in the backfield and then is greeted by a wall of 4 white shirts.
Yeah.
Give him a gain of 1 on the play. Wallum sends Indy Harbaugh out wide to the left. Double tight, double backs. There is Wallum with the quarterback keeper right up the middle, and he is stood up and brought down after he gets ahead for a couple on the play.
Gavin Wallum, the ball carrier.
That's why we need pressure and a sack.
Twins both ways for Wallum. Bears bring that pressure. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Going on the go route. Down into the corner of the end zone for Moore. Knocked away in the end zone by Peyton Miller.
Oh, senior captain, cornerback, Peyton Miller.
6 from the 22. Twins both directions again for Wallum. Cole in the backfield behind him. Straight drop back to pass. He's under pressure and just chucks this one out wide over to the chain gang. Actually hit the yard to gain marker. Incomplete pass. The Bears force the 3 and out. 4 and out this time. First down at our own 22-yard line. Last 2 drives have ended in fumbles for the Bears. Tight end left, twins right. Lions showing pressure. Speed option to the right. Pitch goes out to Andy. Tries to get inside the defender. Falls ahead out close to the 30-yard line. Good shot taken there by Carver Belk. Last drive we had 2 or 3 decent plays, and then suddenly some penalties start to nip you in the bud a little bit. 2nd and 3 from the 29. Carver, handoff right side is Andy. Waits for some running room, cuts it back near side, and is tripped down as he gets out to the 34. A gain of 5 on the play.
Over 200, I think, and still kept his 4.8 40 time.
Motion from Peyton. Fake it to him. Carver's going to keep it himself and is run down from behind. He had a seam right there with Andy leading the way, Q, but instead it's just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 for the Bears from their own 35. Approaching 9 minutes to go. First half of a scoreless ball game. Carver Belk barks out the cadence. Keeps it himself, and Jamian Moore is going to get him. It looked like he wanted a run-pass option there, but Moore just came off the edge, and Carver didn't have time to do anything. Twins both directions.
Maybe a screen to Henson would be.
They will play action to him, flare it out over here to Peyton. He's got 2 defenders right there, and he fumbles the football. 3rd straight drive that the Bears are going to fumble it on 3rd down. And it looks like Lisbon's going to come up with it again, this time at the West Branch 31-yard line. Trepanier in at a linebacker. Twins right now, they're going to motion and bring number 5, Caden Caspers, into the backfield. You've got a different quarterback in Camus. A lot of motion. Now we're going to have a penalty flag come in, and I think somebody jumped here. First down and 15. Peyton Miller comes out. Carver Belk into safety. A high snap. Ball rolling around, and Camus gets on it, but not before he's back to the 43-yard line, a loss of 6. 2nd and 20. 43-yard line, up under center. Toss sweep to the left side is Caspers.
Yeah, nice job.
Trepanier gets the stop, wrestles him down after just maybe a yard on the play.
Good job on the name, Gracie.
Thanks, Matt, for helping me out there. 3rd down and 18, up under center again is Camus. Play action. He rolls to the right, under pressure by Drake Berry, who runs him down back into West Branch territory. Barry got off of his block and just ran right through the quarterback. They're going to spot him right at midfield for a loss of 7.
I don't think they'll go for it on 4th down here.
Lit wide, wall him back in there. Now they're going to shift, reset, and slide Hansen back to punt. Kinnick Belk, the lone deep man, stands at his 15-yard line. Hansen, a nice low spiraling kick that will hit, roll, and will get deadened inside the 10-yard line. Kicked that away from the return man and got a nice roll. 41 yards on the punt. West Branch. Cash Woody splits out wide to the left. Cale Seidel to the right. Belk up under center. Kinnick at the fullback with Henson. And that wing formation. Handoff, off tackle right side is Andy. Just lowers the head and burrows his way out across the 10 to the 11. A gain of about 3. Twins both directions. Out of the gun is Carver. Speed option. He's going to keep it himself. Tries to turn it back to the outside, and he's going to fight his way out close to the 14. A gain of about 3. Get something positive here. Looks like Seth Franzoni's worked his way in at a tackle out there for the Bears. Twins both directions for Belk. Straight drop back to pass. He's under pressure, and he's going to get dropped inside the 5-yard line. Caspers near midfield. Motion Belk. Andy, rugby style, runs to his right, end over end. Caspers fields it and then fumbles it, and the ball is recovered down the field. Who gets it for the Bears? Cash Woody. That's a way to pick up some yards out to the 37-yard line.
Well, Cash Woody was this left gunner over here, split out, took off.
Peyton Miller and Cash Woody come wide to the left.
Hurry up, you have
Bears
5
shifting.
seconds.
Get everybody set. There's the handoff, or the direct snap to Andy Henson. Breaks a couple of tackles, stays on his feet, still going across midfield, and is finally brought down at the Lisbon 40-yard line.
And that is exactly what Andy Henson is known for, is breaking tackles. He is strong enough and fast enough.
I don't have my earbud in from the stat guys to know for sure. Twins left. Belk back in at quarterback. Low snap. He fakes it off to Kinnick. Spins away from a man on a quarterback keeper, but he can't get away. And he's going to get brought down. No gain on the play. Well, receivers both directions. Tight end to the right. Carver out of the gun. Blitz coming up the middle. Under pressure. Nothing there. Now he's able to find some running room. Squirts his way ahead inside the 35 to the 34. That'll be a gain of about 5. The Lisbon 34-yard line. 2:40 and counting here. West Branch, 1 timeout remains here in this first half. Tight end to the right with a wing that way as well. Belk hands off to Andy Henson. Waits for some running room, then just pushes his lineman inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. First down for the Bears. Now we've got whistles.
Got a timeout, Lisbon.
Lions will take one. To hit the scoreboard first in a scoreless first half. Bearcast presented by Browns West Branch. Carver Belk up under center. Off tackle right side is Andy Henson. Waits for a block and is wrestled down after a couple on the play. Trips left this time for Belk. Tight end to the right. Carver, handoff to Henson up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle in the backfield. Tough sledding as he gets inside the 25 to the 24. Gain of about 3. Some clock, get some points.
Yep.
And that's a big momentum shift going into the second half.
And I think we only have...
That should be a penalty. He stepped in the neutral zone. Bears shift to that swinging gate type formation. Now we're going to take a timeout here. I think get him inside the 20, 15-yard line, you might be a little better. Bears shift, give a 3-wide look to the left of the formation. Carver rolls out to the right.
Straight roll out to the left.
Looking for a block. Not a lot
of
running room.
First
Stays
down.
On his feet, though, inside the 20. Down close to the 18-yard line. He needed 5, got 6. Moves the sticks.
And super play call.
10 at the 18. Go to that Wildcat now. Andy Henson shifts the formation. Gives that same look, except Carver splits out wide to the right. Andy, off tackle left side. Not a lot doing there. Bears going to have to pick up the pace a little bit, though, with no 20 seconds to go. A lot of time getting everybody situated. 15 on the game clock. Motion Kinnick. Roll out to the right. Pressure coming from the backside. Carver throws underneath. He's got his man Kinnick. Turns it up at the 5 and gets out of bounds at about the 3-yard line with 2 seconds on the clock. Brother to brother. Basically an extra point just from the right hash mark. Now Lisbon's going to take a timeout here.
Well, it looks
running like a jumbo package. You got 3 fullbacks right behind the right side of the line. Henson, the back, out of the Wildcat. He is going to run it that way. Cuts it back up the middle for the West Branch touchdown.
What a great play. We had it stacked on the right side. They slanted to the right side. And then all of a sudden, Andy Henson with 1 step cuts back to the left. And I think maybe a hand might have touched him, but that had been about it.
And Andy starts that way, gets them flow going, and then cuts right back up the middle.
All right.
So now
are we short a guy?
We're short a guy, it looks like. Aiden Shields to hold. Fed to kick the extra point.
Yeah, we're missing a tight end on the right side, so we could get called with not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
Penalty flag. So is that going to be assessed on a kickoff, or is that just a stoppage?
Must be assessed on kickoff.
Low snap. Shields has to pick it up, and he's going to get drilled from behind. Snap was low. Aiden couldn't get it under control. And first half comes to an end. Mixed signals for the Bears. Touchdown to give them a 6-0 lead, but then the flub on the extra point. 6-0 is our score after the first 24 minutes of the 2021 season. We'll take a quick timeout. We have West Branch Schools Superintendent Marty Jimerson up here in the press box to join us when we return. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranch.football. Steps things off. Whistle sounds. Half number 2 is back underway. This one is a low sidewinder that is rolling around, and I think the Bears did come up with it.
Boy, that thing was spinning on the ground on its end. Like a topsy-turvy, but it looks 21 over there.
Aiden Shields, Uncle Rico's boy.
All right.
And Aiden was able to fall on it. First down Bears at the 46-yard line. Great field position to start. Motion from Fed, right to left. Handoff up the middle is Henson. Lowers the shoulder, fights his way out near midfield. Gain of about 3 on the play.
He's going to come into play. We just got to keep moving the ball here.
Twins left for Carver Belk out of the gun. Andy Henson lines up on his left side. Tight end to the right is Cale Bird. Kinnick the wing. Handoff up the middle is Andy. Cuts it back to the left side. Had a hole there. Closed down. He breaks the tackle. Lowers the shoulder. Fights his way close to the first down at the 44.
You know, well, they haven't yet. They're still saying it's 3rd and 1.
Now the referee says, hey, I signaled first down.
He did.
Hey, this is first down Bears at the Lisbon 44. Twins left. Tight side on the right. Handoff is Henson on that right side and just runs into the back of his blocker, pushes the pile down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the more that's going to pay off in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 6 from the Lion 40-yard line. 10.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Bears lead 6-0. Kinnick Belk motion. They sweep him to the left side. Good job by stringing it out, but he breaks the tackle, then stays on his feet, but he's forced out of bounds as he gets close to the 30. We'll see where he stepped out. Looks like about the 33-yard line, a gain of 7. Kaleberg the tight end with Federlin at the wing on the right side. Belk out of the gun. Bobbles the snap a little bit, gets it off to Henson. He is stood up and brought down.
With your plays when you're, this side of their 50.
2nd and 9, Lions showing blitz. Speed option near side. Carver's going to keep it himself, and not a lot of running room. The ball comes out.
He's calling it down.
Bears get it.
The sideline judge.
After a gain of a yard. Twins to the left side of the formation for Carver Belk. 3rd down and 8. They motion Fed right to left. Sprint out goes to that left side, and Carver just didn't have the time. The defender got off the block of Henson and brings him down in the backfield back to the 37-yard line, a loss of 6. 4th and 14 from the 36. They do motion Belk, and now they are going to just do that rugby-style kick. Nice high and deep. Hits at the 5 and rolls back, and it will be downed by Kinnick Belk at the 5-yard line. Great job by Henson right there. If only, never mind, I won't go there. Up under center. There is the ball on the ground, and the Bears get it at the 1 yard line. Just a bad exchange. Wyatt Federland comes up with it. First and goal, Bears at the 2. Wildcat formation. They go that same play, or the same formation they scored the touchdown on. 3 fullbacks behind the right side of the offensive line. Wildcat is Andy Henson, and they were able to read that cutback that time, and no gain for Andy, it looks like. Bears in that same offensive set. Wildcat snap goes to Henson, middle of the field, fighting his way forward, backs over the pile, no signal yet. They're going to say down at the 6-inch line.
That's all right.
Field. Packing everything tight as Carver Belk is up under center, waiting for Henson to get all the way off the field. 3rd down and goal from the 6-inch line. Whistle starts the clock, 7:25 to go. There is the quarterback keeper for Belk. Fights his way, looked like he was into the end zone.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh.
Woody wide left, Peyton Miller to the right. They run that quarterback sneak again, and Carver tries to cut it to the outside. Nothing doing.
Nope.
And you talk about momentum shifts. Bears had a couple of them in that first half. Lisbon gets a big one right there. Looks like, I believe that's for Wallum back in there. He's just going to run a quarterback sneak right up the middle and just a rugby scrum. Pushes the pile out to about the 6-yard line. Give him about 5 on the play. Wallum comes up under center again. And there's movement on the guard. They didn't call it. Now penalty flag comes in. I think they're going to see it late.
And I see we got
Wallum. Handoff on the right side is the fullback, and he has stood up for a couple on the play. Breaks the huddle. One receiver wide right. Otherwise, everybody else stacked in the box. Handoff is the fullback up the middle, and he's able to stay low to the ground. Got out to the 10. Looked like we had him stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. You can't let a 3rd and 6 go for a first down.
They got to shift it. They're running down on time here, and they're going to have delay a game call. So this is going to be 5-yard walk-off, makes it 4th and 6 now. Now your punter's at the back of the end zone to take this snap. Snap is right on the money.
Line
nice
drive.
Spiraling kick. Peyton angled over, looked for it, hit at the 30. It'll roll dead at about the 38-yard line.
And great field position.
Cash Woody to the left. Brady Hunger, your tight end, on the right side of the formation. Carver, handoff. Right side is Fetty, and he is completely strung out.
Nice
he stiff arms the man, turns it up, and what looked like was going to be a loss of a couple on the play turns into a gain of a yard. Out of the gun this time is Carver. Handoff right side is Fed, and he's going to lower the shoulder down to the 31, a gain of about 6 on the play.
Good.
The 32, they need the 29. Same play, right side is Fetty, cuts it back again. He's going to get the first down to the 25-yard line.
We had a perfect angle on that, and they boxed him in, and he cut back, and there was a lane and a very, very important first down.
To the right with Kinnick the wing. Fed is your tailback. Motion and low snap. Carver's able to pick it up. Spins away from the first man, not from the second and third. Gets ahead for about a yard with Kinnick on the wing that way. Straight drop back 2 pass. Steps up. Going deep for the corner of the end zone. He's got Peyton over there, but he overthrew him. Oh, they ran a hook and a flag.
Yeah.
And JT, it was there. He had a step on the defender, and Carver just a little too much on that one, threw it out of bounds.
It wasn't.
And Shields comes into the game, splits out wide left. 3rd down and 9 from the 24. Peyton does split out wide to the right side here. They run a tunnel screen over here to him, makes a nice catch, and his run down from behind gets inside the 20 to the 18.
What
he is going to be a 3
catch.
yards short. Peyton Miller comes in motion, right to left, gives a Twins look that way. Handoff goes to Fetty. He's hitting the backfield, tries to fight his way forward.
I think he's going to be short. Yep.
Only about a yard on the play. Wallem at quarterback. They split twins out wide to the right. Play action, rolls out to the right. Hit as he throws it. Has Kaleberg with the quarterback pressure there and forces that one incomplete. Beef on those bones.
Yeah.
Get him some more polar bears down at Main Street Sweets. Motion for Lisbon. Wallem rolls out to the left. Quarterback keep his whole way and is forced out of bounds by Hunger.
Gavin Wallem, the ball carrier.
Let's say, I think that's number 22, Matthias Cole. Splits out wide to the right, twins to the left. Wallem from the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection, goes down the middle of the field. Cash Woody picks it off at the 35. Looks for a block down that far sideline. Cash
He's
Woody,
going in.
pick six. Oh, he's horse collared into the end zone.
Is that going to be a flag?
He's going to jump up and not care because he gives the Bears a 12-0 lead.
Wow.
Return for the West Branch touchdown.
Nice jab. Cash. Who was the other safety that was in there helping out?
Peyton Miller was over there.
Okay. Boy, they had that receiver covered.
Throw it to Cash Woody and let him go up and make a play.
They're going to motion Andy Henson out that way. Now they got 2 on none over there, and that's exactly what they're looking at, but it wasn't there in time. Now Carver rolls to his right looking for something. He's got a guy in the back of the end zone, but he can't see him, and he's going to get brought down. 2-point conversion is no good.
The point after Amy Moore back deep to receive.
I mean, for facing a team that, 6 guys had over 20 carries,
Kick for the Bears.
we have stuffed them.
Federland with the approach. Nice end-over-end kick that will send Moore back inside the 5. Right up the middle of the field and is brought down at the 20-yard line. Jackson Kaleberg and Gavin Hills. I don't know if you saw that, Quinny.
Yeah.
Jackson engaged his guy and pushed him into the ball carrier to get the tackle.
And then Gavin.
Drove separately, so we still have to make another trip. But thanks, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry and Jared. First down and 10 for Lisbon. Handoff comes near side. Looking for any sort of running room is number 5. That is Caden Caspers, and he's brought down after a gain of about a yard. Out of the gun is Wallem. Play action. He's going to pitch it over there, and the ball almost dropped. Cole able to bring it under control, but the Bears are going to drop him for a loss back inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 5 on the play.
And they were along with Carver.
Wallem, straight drop back to pass, lobs it over here, little high and incomplete. Looking for Cole, Matthias Cole, coming out of the back.
Back to return.
Hanson inside of his 5. Nice high spiraling kick. Kinnick fields on the run and just steps out of bounds. Good job. That probably saved several yards of field position.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If that hits and rolls it, could another 10 or 15 yards. So can't be much.
No, not much. I've got him about 5 yards this second half. Twins both directions for Carver, out of the gun. Oh, and the running back goes the wrong way, and Carver's just going to have to do anything he can. Oh, actually fought back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
To go. Up under center this time. Handoff is to Kinnick, right up the middle of the field, and he's across the 50, down to the 48, 47 of Lisbon. Twins left, Seidel and Woody. Motion from Fed. And we're going to counter play to Andy Henson, right up the middle of the field, and he's going to get the first down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
T, that's a play I saw on Thursday night.
There is the handoff to Andy, right up the middle of the field, and he backs his way to the 35, a gain of about 3.
Andy Henson the ball.
2nd and 7 for the Bears. Just shy of the 35-yard line. Out of the gun is Carver. Motion Kale Seidel. They will hand it off right side for Andy, and he trips as he turns up the field. No gain on the play. Shields and Seidel split out wide here to the left. Henson on Belk's left side, out of the gun. And motion Kinnick will sweep him coming to the near side, and he is grabbed in the backfield. As there was Will Bennett off that outside linebacker spot. It's going to bring Kinnick down for a loss of a couple on the play. That is what the plan is as they motion Carver out. Andy alone in the backfield. Runs to the right side. High angling kick. And it will take a sideways hop and get down at the 15-yard line. About a 23-yard net punt. Out of the officials' timeout. Lisbon ball, first down at their own 15-yard line. Twins right and left. It's like Kumis is back there at quarterback, and he is drilled. He went to hand it off, and he had to sidestep the defender, and that allowed Cole Bailey to come up and drop him for a loss of a yard on the play. Twins both ways again for Kamos. Straight drop back, rolls out, completes the pass over here to Kaspers, turns up underneath the defender. A lot of running, gets ahead for about 5 or 6 yards.
But a lot. That's good, getting a fresh body in there. Max can hold his own.
Out of the gun. Camus hands off up the middle for Jamian Moore, and he's able to fight his way ahead to the 26-yard line, a gain of 6. 14, Ben Morningstar splits out wide to the near side. Camus out of the gun. Second man through on the near side. That is Moore, and he gets across the 30 to the 33-yard line, a gain of 7. Twins both directions. Straight drop back to pass. There is the out route. Catch is made and brought down immediately. Complete out there. I believe that's 5.
Play first and 10 Lions.
4:05 and running in the ball game. Camus. Pop pass near side. Tipped up. Oh, Andy Henson almost had another set of green in front of him to see if the Bears could get another defensive touchdown.
That would have been 6 because Andy had nothing but green in front of him.
For points?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't look that to see. They put him up, though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Play action. Roll out near side is Camus. Looks deep. He's got a man, Bennett, wide open, and he couldn't bring it in. Oh, Cale Seidel, the sophomore, hands on his helmet saying, oh, I got lucky right there.
Yep.
Twins right, one to the left. Play action again. Camus coming near side, and Belk almost makes the pick, but instead it is caught. And coming down the near sideline is Matthias Cole. Striegel and Seidel try to get to him, and they're going to say he is out of bounds.
Oh, no,
he's in for the touchdown.
Pass complete to Matthias Cole for the Lisbon.
Motion. They didn't get it off in time, so that's going to back him up 5 yards. And trips to the left. I don't think we've identified it again. Now we get an extra defender out there. Kumus rolling out to the left side, trying to cut it back up, and a good open field tackle by Seidel right there.
Yep.
That was a double leg takedown, JT. Wrestler on wrestler, and he got it. Braddock knows situations and coaches these guys up to get them ready for these things. It's going to be a pooch kick that Andy Henson will field at the 35-yard line and get run down from behind at about the 39.
Dingbaum's still out, but Henson's back in.
Seidel and Woody to the left side, so it looks like Peyton might be done for the night too. Handoff is to Andy up the middle of the field. Not a lot of running room, but he steps away from the tackle and falls ahead to the right. Out of the gun is Carver. Motion Seidel. Handoff right side is Andy Henson. Looks for some running room. Lowers the shoulder and fights his way for the first down.
He got the first down.
Twins left with Shields and Seidel. Tight end wing to the right for the Bears. Motion fed right to left. Handoff is Andy up the middle and fighting his way forward. Gets 2, maybe 3 on the play. Just shy of the 40 for the first down. Shields and Seidel left. Tight end wing right. Fed motions into the backfield. They will keep it with Carver up the middle, and he slipped as he turned up the field. He had some running room, but slipped.
He did. Now they're going to use a timeout.
3rd down and 9 for the Bears. Twins left. Motion Kinnick. Go with that counter play back to the near side is Andy, and he's fighting, stretching. He's going to get to the 42.
And he's a yard short. So they're going to burn their last time out? Yep.
Well, remember, the punting formation is normally Andy like the Wildcat. They're coming out with the offense. Lisbon stacking it in. 7 guys inside that box within 2 yards.
Oh, no.
Now we had penalty flag came down.
What do we call it?
I'm not sure because half the West Branch guys were pointing down the field.
Offsides them?
I don't know. They're trying to figure out what it is here. Referee looking. Dead ball. Offsides. On Lisbon. 5-yard penalty, first down Bears.
That's the ball game.
So 2:11 on the clock. Double tight formation. Carver rolling around. He's going to slide down back at the 46-yard line. Be a loss of 9 on the play.
Carver Belt, the ball carrier, brought down to the backfield by Gavin.
And they literally, Chuck Evans had the quarterback take the snap, turn, and run backwards until the clock hit 0 and then fall down. Carver's going to do the same thing. Roll near side and slide down back at the 45. That'll be a loss of 9.
We got a minute
Be
15.
the last play.
Yeah. Carver's just got to be smart and wait that cadence to get it to snap close to that 43 mark. He does roll out to the right. Slides down with exactly 40 on the clock. They get it inside. They will not have to run it again. And West Branch is going to come away with a hard-fought 12-6 win